Okay, moving to 9C, Ms. Lawson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What's this about? Who brought this
Mr.
resolution
Princeby?
forward?
9C is bicentennial anniversary of the Baha'i faith in the United States.
I'm sorry, of what faith?
Baha'i?
Okay. Why are we doing this? It's my understanding that we haven't had a proclamation before us, before this body, not just in the last 3 years that I've been on the board, but this is precedent setting that we would be recognizing and proclaiming a specific religion. While I may appreciate some of the things in your resolution, I'm just reluctant to go down a path and set precedent when we're praising one religion, and it may open doors where we have to for every other religion of this or resolution of this kind. So I just caution the board that I don't think that this is something appropriate for our board to take up, considering the precedent we may be setting here. Whether it's this particular religion, which I had never heard of, not questioning the existence of it, it's just, I don't think it's a common religion. And I just caution the board that we're going to set precedents by this resolution tonight. So, Mr. Princeby, can you give us more information about why this resolution is before us and why we haven't seen a resolution of this nature prior to tonight?
Well, with all due respect, Supervisor Lawson, just because we haven't recognized the bicentennial anniversary of the Baha'i faith since you've been on the board, doesn't mean, that's not an argument not to do it now, right?
Well,
Number one. Number two, I would defer to county staff on, legal staff, county attorney to your right there, on whether or not this is, as you might suggest, an improper resolution for the board to consider.
Ms. Roble?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It appears that this resolution is honoring the 200th anniversary, which comes about once every 200 years, which is why there would not have been one the previous 2 years. And it appears in the now, therefore, it is recognizing the significance of the bicentennial. I do know the board has had other resolutions with regards to Irish American Day, around St. Patrick's Day, etc. I don't think this is, the way it is written is putting the board behind a certain religion.
Mr. Chairman,
Ms. Lawson?
for clarification to the county attorney and to Supervisor Princeby, I said it's my understanding from county staff, my staff called the board clerk today, and it's his understanding that not just in the 3 years that I've been on this board, but to his knowledge, the board has never taken a resolution of this nature prior. Or Mr. Campbell, how long have you been working for the county?
22 years.
How many years?
22 years.
22 years. So Supervisor Princeby, you misunderstood me. I'm saying in the almost 3 years that I've been on the board and the 22 years that the clerk has been serving, it is what I'm taking issue with. And Ms. Roble, while I appreciate your answer, American Irish Heritage Month is not of a particular religion. This is clearly defined as recognizing the birth of the founder of a religion. And that's what I'm taking argument with. And, you know, if we're going to go down this road, then I guarantee you we're going to have resolutions, and I'll certainly bring one forward to recognize the birth of Jesus Christ. And I'm just cautioning the board, do we, the board, find this appropriate for us to proclaim? And that's my argument.
Mr. Princeby, what would you like to do?
I would defer on our rules of procedure. The fact that it was on the agenda, been pulled, I would make a motion to move 9C.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Noe. Is there discussion? Please vote on 9C.
Vote is 7 in favor, 1 opposed. Supervisor Anderson, Cadigan, Canlin, Jenkins, Noe, Princeby, and Stewart voting aye. Supervisor Lawson voting nay.
Okay, next, the board would like to proclaim October 22nd, 2017 as the bicentennial birth of the Baha'i faith, and with us to accept is Mrs. Darnita Harden on behalf of the Baha'is of Prince William County. How are you? Yeah, thanks for coming. If you can stand right there, please. October 21st through the 22nd, 2017 marks the 200th anniversary of the celebration of the birth of Baha'i, the founder of the Baha'i faith. Baha'i called for fellowship and collaboration among the followers of all religions, while religious hatred and fanaticism continue to fuel violence, tyranny, and terrorism. Baha'i taught that humanity is one family and called for the elimination of racism and racial prejudice, while racism remains a persistent evil. Baha'i affirm the equality of women and men, while the oppression of women still holds back the progress of so many societies. Baha'i declare that universal education is required for societies to succeed, while universal access to education is still unattained. Baha'i called for the limits on the extremes of poverty and wealth, while billions still lived in destitution, and a large portion of the world's wealth is owned by few. Baha'i urge the leaders of the world to abandon their nationalistic rivalries and create a system of collective security, while their failure to do this has caused 2 world wars, multiple other conflicts, and massive global destabilization. Now, therefore, the Prince William Board of County Supervisors does hereby recognize the significance of this bicentenary and urges all citizens to work for the realization of the principles of peace, justice, and human solidarity promoted by Baha'i. Be it further resolved that the Prince William Board of County Supervisors does hereby proclaim October 22nd, 2017 as the bicentennial of the birth of Baha'i. Would you like to say a few words? Okay.
Thank you, supervisors, Mr. Stewart. On behalf of the Baha'i community of Prince William County, we appreciate your recognition of the bicentennial celebration of the birth of Bahaullah, the prophet founder of the Baha'i faith, and invite everyone to join us this weekend actually for a continued celebration and information about the Baha'i faith at Northern Virginia Community College, and also another celebration that'll take place at the Wyndham Garden in Manassas. And again, thank you and have a wonderful evening. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. One of my best friends in college was Baha'i, so been familiar with it for a long time.